Okay, what we're going to learn now is a walking bass line. So this is getting quite a bit more complicated. There's going to be quite a bit to remember in this, but we're doing that on purpose. This is going to teach you to learn patterns, learn where things go. You might have to do this one over again just to do it a few times just to help you remember that run. But it's a really cool line. So walking bass is really based on the way it sounds with notes walking up through scales. Yeah, which is what we're going to do. This is a cool line. I learnt this when I was a student many years ago, and I still remember it now because it's such a cool line. Well, yeah, I remember it once I start playing it. It's one of those things you've got to sort of play it to get the flow going. But we're going to start here. Remember our last video we did that 1, 5, 8 on our C, getting that strength up in our little finger. We're going to use that again. We're going to 1, 5, 8, but instead of coming back to the 5, we're going to drop back to a 7, and we're going to play that 7 twice. So we're going to go 1, 5, 8, 7, 7. Okay, and then so remembering with these notes, when we play these notes, if I play a note, if I leave the pressure down on the finger, it's going to keep ringing. So when I play a note, I want to have the pressure down when I play it, and then release the pressure so the finger is still sitting on the string. I probably can't get a good angle on that. So the finger is still sitting on the string, but there's no pressure actually holding it down, so that note will then mute itself. So that's what I want to be doing with all of them. So even though we're barring here, as I play each note, I take the pressure off and put it back on. Okay, so that's basically our first chord for this run. Next we're going to come up to an A, and we're going to go 1, 5, 8, flat 5. So that was our 5 there, 8, and then back to flat 5. That's going to run us down to our D now. We're going to go 1, 5, 8, flat 5 again. And then we're going to come back. Okay. Sorry, remember the run. So once we get back here, so from that D, 1, 5, 8, flat 5, then we want to come, you can still play with that finger actually. So we're fifth fret. So we're actually playing our G octave there. So we're going to go through the G backwards. We're going to go 8. So this is our G here. So we're just playing 1, 5, 8 backwards. 8, 5, 1, 5. Okay. So C first, 1, 5, 8, 7. If you don't know what these numbers mean, they're the scale degrees. So go back to the major scale lesson that I did. If you're watching this video for the first time, you haven't seen my channel, jump on my channel, subscribe, check out my major scale video, and that'll tell you all about these numbers. And then A, 1, 5, 8, flat 5. On our D, 5, 8, flat 5. We're now coming into a G, and we're going 8, 5, 1, 5. Cool. So at the moment we'll just do the run like that, and then we're going to chuck another bit into it. So. Okay, so now every second time when we've finished that run, we're going to chuck this other bit in. So we'll come up to our A and we'll start there, and then we're going to come back to our second fret on our A string, and we're going to run up every fret. Okay, through 4 notes, and then the same on the next string down from that second fret. Okay, so and then back up to our D with our pinky, because that's actually going to be our 5 of our G again. Okay, and then we can come back to our C and do 1, 5. Okay, and then we're going to go back to a B on our second fret, but we're going to play that 5 of the C again. And then you can go through that run again from the A, every fret from second, and then start the run all over again. Okay, so we'll start with the first run, the main run through first, and then the second time I'll chuck it in with a single run. So let's do that. So. Now with the extra bit. Cool. So you can go around over and over again. And then as you get more confident with it, you can start doing little skip beats and that sort of thing that you just use with muting before you play the note. So I play a mute, then the note. Okay, that's a great tool to have. Just give it a go. So all I'm doing is I've got my finger resting on the string but no pressure, so that gives me a mute. So I play it with just that mute, and then play the string. Okay, so there you go. There's hours and hours of fun. Um, yeah, like I say, you might need to watch through this video a few times just till you get that run down. But once you get it, it's like riding a bike. It's there. You just start playing through, and you feel that flow of it. And what you'll also start to do is, as you go, you'll start to hear where you're going. And if you play a wrong note, you're going to start to learn to hear when it's wrong. So this line does so much for you. Yes, it's going to take a bit of work. Don't get discouraged by a bit of work. There's a whole lot of people pick up instruments and get all excited about learning them, but then they find out that they've got to practice and it actually takes work, and a whole lot of people just give up. They just quit. It gets too hard. They try and do something like this and they just throw in the towel and they think they can't do it, but you can totally do it. Every bass player that you see out there has been through this stuff. They've been through those times when they thought that they just couldn't do it, but just kept on pushing through. And that's what you have to do. The more you learn, the easier learning is going to get. But it's crucial in these early times that you really stick at stuff and just keep doing it over and over. And no matter how frustrated you get, I've seen videos on YouTube of people getting so annoyed trying to learn stuff that they're throwing guitars and smashing stuff. Don't do that. Don't break your guitar, because then you've got nothing to practice on. But honestly, if they just stuck at it and just kept doing it, and when you get frustrated, just take a deep breath, put the guitar down gently on a stand where it's nice and safe, walk away from it, go have something to eat or something, and chill out, and then just come back to it. Trust me, pushing through is going to be so worth it in years to come. So yeah, that's my encouragement to you. Just stick at it. You can totally do it.